Hello, little adventurers, and welcome to our story corner. Today, we're going on a magical journey with a young boy named Sammy. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a bright and sunny school garden, lived a curious and kind little boy named Sammy. The garden was his favorite place, filled with buzzing bees, colorful flowers, and tall, leafy trees. One afternoon, while chasing a beautiful blue butterfly, Sammy spotted something sparkling under the big apple tree. He tiptoed closer, and wow, it was the shiniest, reddest apple he had ever seen. It glowed with a gentle, warm light, almost like a little sun. What a beautiful apple, Sammy whispered, his eyes wide with wonder. It looked so perfect and juicy. Without thinking, he picked it up. It felt warm and smooth in his hands. No one saw me, he thought to himself. I'll just keep it. It can be my little secret. He quickly tucked the shiny apple into his pocket, feeling a mix of excitement and a tiny bit of worry. The school bell rang, and it was time to go home. All the way home, Sammy could feel the apple in his pocket, like a warm, secret treasure. Back in his cozy little room, Sammy took out the apple. It glowed even brighter now, filling his room with a soft, red light. Time for a snack, he said happily, opening his mouth to take a big bite. But just as his teeth were about to touch the apple's shiny skin, a tiny, gentle voice popped out. Are you sure you deserve me, Sammy? Sammy froze. He looked around his room. Who said that? He was all alone. He looked back at the apple. It wiggled a little in his hand. Did you just talk? He stammered, his heart beating like a little drum. The apple glowed brighter and spoke again, its voice as soft as a whisper. An apple from the school garden belongs to everyone at school. Did you ask if you could take me? Sammy's cheeks turned as red as the apple. He hadn't asked. He had just taken it because it was pretty and he wanted it. Suddenly, the apple didn't seem like such a fun treasure anymore. A heavy feeling settled in his tummy. It was guilt. He knew he hadn't done the right thing. The talking apple was right. He couldn't enjoy eating something that wasn't really his. Sammy put the apple on his desk and looked at it. It seemed to be watching him with its gentle glow. He knew what he had to do, even though it felt a little scary. The next morning, Sammy walked to school with the magic apple tucked safely in his backpack. His steps were slow. He felt nervous, but he also felt determined. He was going to tell the truth. He found his teacher, a kind lady with a warm smile, watering the plants in the same garden where he'd found the apple. He took a deep breath. Teacher, he said softly, holding out the shiny apple. I found this here yesterday. I took it without asking, and I'm very sorry. He looked down at his shoes, worried she might be upset. But when he dared to look up, his teacher wasn't cross at all. She was smiling, and her eyes were full of kindness. She knelt down to Sammy's level. Oh, Sammy, she said gently, placing a hand on his shoulder. Thank you for telling me the truth. It takes a lot of courage to admit when we've made a mistake. I'm very proud of you for being so honest. Sammy felt the heavy feeling in his tummy lift away, replaced by a warm, happy feeling. Being honest felt so much better than keeping a secret. His teacher's praise made him feel 10 feet tall. Just then, something incredible happened. The apple in Sammy's hand began to glow brighter and brighter, shining with a brilliant, dazzling light. It spun in the air, and when the light faded, the red apple had transformed into a beautiful, sparkling golden apple. It shimmered and shone in the morning sun. Then, the gentle voice spoke again, this time for both Sammy and his teacher to hear. You did it, Sammy. You found the real magic. Sammy looked puzzled. What magic? He asked. The golden apple twinkled and replied, Honesty is the real magic. Sammy, when you tell the truth, you make the world a brighter place. Sammy beamed, his face lighting up with a huge smile. He held the golden apple and understood. The true treasure wasn't the shiny apple itself, but the good feeling that came from doing the right thing. He looked at his teacher, then at the magical apple, and said proudly, "I'll always be honest." From that day on, Sammy remembered that telling the truth, even when it's hard, is the most wonderful magic of all, and sometimes he could swear he saw a little golden sparkle winking at him from the big apple tree in the school garden. What a wonderful story! Sammy learned that honesty truly is the best policy and leads to real happiness. Remember, kids, telling the truth is a superpower that makes you brave and kind. Thank you for joining us for this magical adventure. If you loved our story, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more fun stories. See you next time, little adventurers. Bye-bye.